Hello everyone, this is Epic Speakerman speaking. In this video I will tell you about the most unusual and strongest cameramans. Episode 8 started the war between the Skibidi toilets and the cameramans. Each cameraman is different in his own way, but there are also strong allies of the Skibidi toilets. In the 13th episode, we can already see how the cameramans have started to use technology against the Skibidi toilets. It can fire energy rounds like a machine gun. Already in the 15th episode, we can see how they start to think more logically and productively. As an example, in the creation of traps with bombs and luring the Skibidi into this trap, they exploded the bombs under the road, destroying all of them. Unfortunately, in the next episodes, we won't see such traps anymore. And in episode 16, they created a toilet camera that can go into the labs to study and observe. But the Skibidi noticed this technology very quickly and destroy it, so we don't see this technology in the next episodes. Then in episode 17, the cameramans come up with a remote control drone that can shoot a laser, but unfortunately this does not work on the Skibidi and they all survive. The new technology we see in series 18 is the Titan Speakerman, who can easily destroy them by throwing or squeezing them. We have seen up to series 57 many of his changes, from new speakers and attacks to his release. Even though in episode 20 from the back, Titan was able to get a shield against lasers, it doesn't help against the Jet Skibidi, and he has to retreat. At that point, he was the best technology they had. The first time we see their lab is in episode 23, where they fixed Titan after the attack of the Skibidi jet and upgraded him. Although they found this place, they didn't escape from his attack. We can see in this series also the engineer, who is engaged in fixing him, and apart from this series, we can see them only in 52 series, where they are fixing the wounded allies. In episode 24, we see a new army of speakers that the engineers have created, and they can attack with their sonic attacks. This is one of the strongest technologies created by scientists, which creates a lot of noise, and Big Speakerman is stronger than the usual army, which unfortunately after 33 series we started to see less often. Maybe it is because they were few, or they are currently engaged in helping engineers. We see a mini car with a camera in episode 27 that watches what the small Skibidi are doing. I don't know the reason why we don't see this technique now. Most likely at some point we will see their improvement and Skibidi bases. In episode 35, when we see cameraman holding a new weapon against the Skibidi, his neck resembles a human neck. I think that all cameramans, speakermans, and TV mans were created from humans, but then why didn't they turn into Skibidi? Is it because some had immunity to their song, or they were created in that city where I talked about the deleted Dafyuki video? I think that in the organization, there are people who wanted to become cameramans, and there are those who created the technique in their form. The big cameraman in white uniform and with two guns we see in series 36, where he was easily able to use it. Then he was given control over the technique in series 37, which was created to destroy the Skibidi parasites. Only in series 38 we see how he fails to hit the captured Speakerman, and he is destroyed with G-Man lasers as well as the technique. The first appearance of TV Man we saw also in 36 series, on the bridge with a purple screen, and in 39 series we have already seen his gray screen, and that the color of his screen. It is his power, for example, to make stationary Skibidi toilets, but the screen cameraman, when he shone on it, twitched. Maybe this ability works on them too, and after turning the light off, he was able to flush the Skibidi. It turns out that only by looking directly you can leave them. Also, if cameraman had a thumbs up sign, then Speakerman has a dance and TV man has emotions on his screen. Already in series 40, we see a big TV man who had many screens and could shine a white light which blinded the Skibidi, and with it, they destroyed themselves. In series 42, they could take away the mind of Skibidi parasites with their violet light. In the same episode, we can see the plunger that cameraman picked up, and after that he was called Plunger Man. In series 50 Vantus, Man also wanted to go out alone against all the Skibidi who attacked their base. He is a very brave cameraman who will fight alone against all to protect his friends. Not every cameraman is capable of this, especially the partner from series 56 in all series. He wants to appear strong, but in the last episodes it was hard for him, and it was because he could die. He had a friend in the white suit, but we rarely see him in the series. Maybe he was fighting in another neighborhood with them. We can only believe that he will be cured in the next episodes. In 41 series, we first heard the voice of someone from the organization fighting against the Skibidi. Not only TV Man from 36 series said it, but also Titan TV Man. His red light with sound was loud that the Skibidi could not stand and wash themselves away. 47, he loses the fight with G-Man and disappears in the fog. We have not seen him yet. Maybe he will be upgraded. In the same series, we can see how Cameraman puts a protective glass on his screen to protect himself from the lights that include TV Mans. We can see how some cameramen always sit and watch from the side as the black work is done by the other partners. And we can see that usually they are the ones who lived the longest or the ones who survived after we watched them. I think they do it because they are ordered to find new strong cameramans who can be trusted. For example, the white cameraman. We watched in episode 48 and he was destroyed, and in 54 he was moved to a big machine that can really solve big problems in battle and shoot darts that destroy Skibidi with one time. He is that partner plunger man who was always with him. He could be sad that his partner is not with him and is doing another job. In episode 49, we could see the TV girl, one of the two girls in the show so far who can use orange light to cause fire on the victim and the ability to remove her TV from her body to control Skibidi like the parasite does. Episode 52 showed us the second woman in the series who flew with the engineers to their aid, and she had an eye that could choose the exact target of the grenade launcher attack. But why then she commanded her partners in episode 57 did not fire the grenade launcher? I think it is due to the fact that she did not have ammunition with her, as she did not expect such a turn of events, or their task was not to anger G-Man but to delay for a while. If she did, he could destroy them. Episode 53 showed us a huge improved technique against Skibidi parasites, which in episode 55 was not even used to delay the enemy, but it looked very strong. Unfortunately, we didn't see it in action. Maybe at some point we will see it again. But why? I think there are still captured characters from the organization that need to be rescued. Brown Cameraman. We saw in 54th episode, he is not a strong character, but the author emphasized on him, and it was a pity when he was denied love. But still, he seems to have died, and we will not see him again, or he will be repaired, as well as White Cameraman was repaired and even modernized a lot. Well, if you want to know the top 5 strongest cameraman, then 5th place is taken by the big TV man, who could blind opponents with white light. 4th place is Titan Speakerman. He is very agile and fast. In this, among the strongest characters of the organization at the moment, there are 3rd place takes TV Girl, who can use not only orange light, which could burn the enemy, but also purple light that could stop the enemy and twist off the head to control the enemy. 2nd place goes to Titan TV, man who could easily go one-on-one against G-Man or captured Speakerman and had a red light that annoyed all Skibidi. 1st place is Titan Cameraman, who has great defense, and although he is slower than other Titans, he is stronger than them. We can also add that there are special characters among them, and then the 2nd place would be occupied by Plunger Man, who behaves braver than others and is ready to do anything to protect his friends. The other characters are not very distinguished like him. And what are your top 5 characters from the organization? Your versions I will be waiting as always in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and put a bell to not miss new videos. And put a like if you like the video also to support our channel. Well, this video ends. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.